Hi, Flosstube.
Greetings.
I'm Laura.
I joke.
Welcome to the Slovak Farm.
This is the farm where we grow cross stitch.
One stitch at a time.
It took me a minute to remember that.
The wheels were turning.
But the hamster was dead.
Maybe he was just trying to lay as still as possible because it's so freaking hot. Oh my god. It's so hot. It's so hot. It's so hot. I get back from
I
stitching.
poured this on you.
It's probably not cold. It's so hot. I got back from stitching this afternoon. I was going to get in the pool, and I'm like, nope, it's too hot for that. So, yeah, it's really hot around here. I have this straight hair that is like, just not cooperating. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Real life around here. How was y'all's week? How was your week? Meh. Meh. It's not bad. We're both just like, bleh, today.
Oh no, my exact thought is, when does the heat break? Because the lawn looks like it's going to need boats soon.
That'll be alright. It's very hot. That's all I got.
You've mentioned this.
That's all I've got. So why don't we shout out our commenters? Because I got nothing this week. Cat just got mad at me because he's under my foot and I moved my foot.
Bridget, got Mama, Lynn, Andrea, Teresa, a different Bridget, and a Pauline.
Yeah. Laura forgot to post the video up Tuesday morning. It was late. It was Tuesday evening when I got posted last week. Oops! Poop happens. Poop happens. Okay. Why don't we go on to our stitching?
Okay.
Whips.
You.
What you got?
The Zelda Light World map. It is on 18 count, hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm Cleveland Grid.
What did you get on your pattern, homie?
Something involving dinner, I think. I got like there to there.
So you got some green done.
Yep. It's this forest right here.
Lovely. That is beautiful, honey bunny.
What'd you do?
A freaking lot, apparently. Alright, so I restarted my wings by Sister Lou Stitches, my round robin piece. It's on a solo, hand-dyed by the Slovak Farm. And I got all of my green wing piece section done. Yay! And I had plenty of floss. I had a couple strands extra even. So there's a whole nother skein in there for. I don't think these were full DMC skeins. There's a whole nother skein in there for the next person. So just when I held it up, I don't think it was a full 8-yard skein, and it's a really old. I'm not really sure what that banging noise just was, but it's a really old thing of floss. So they may have made them smaller back in the day. I don't know. What else? So that was 1,461 stitches. I didn't math my totals out. So,
You did it, math! Why don't you wax with a frightened kitty? Otherwise known as hamburger.
Okay, so then
I would never do that to show you.
spun the wheel of Stitchy Goodness. And the wheel of Stitchy Goodness told me to stitch on the Lord of the Rings project. So I did. I put 500 stitches in on this. 200 stitches more and it will be a page finish. Only 21 pages to go. It's my blanket of a project.
I think when you finish it, I think I might have to buy a bigger house just so you can hang that up with everything else you're going to do while you're stitching it.
He's not wrong, people. He's not wrong.
When the size of your house is dictated not by the number of people in it, but by the number of cross-stitch patterns you want to display. Honey.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Okay. Then I spun the stitchy wheel, the wheel of Stitchy Goodness again. And the wheel told me I should stitch on my peppermint purple sow. Now that's blackwork sow. I have to move my truck. Okay. I put in 1,064 back stitches, which totals 532 stitches when you're counting for challenges, but Laura counts them. Look, I count that as one stitch because it is a stitch. Especially when it comes to blackwork, because your design is backstitch. I count it correctly for the challenge groups, but for my own purposes. What?
I love you.
Bite me. And let me just tell you, this box down here is week 12. We're on week 32 at this point, so I'm so far behind I'm never going to catch up. But I am mustering through it with lots of cuss words because whoever told me stitching on black was a good idea is an idiot.
Can I give you some advice on that?
Oh, wait.
Can I give you some advice on that?
Putting something underneath of it does not help.
Seriously?
Yes.
Because you're stitching in hand.
Because of how I stitch, it doesn't help. So, then it was time to work on my zombie round pieces. Most of my stitches were for alternative stitches for Coral Reef Week in Daily 30, so is what it is. So, zombie round piece number 1 that got selected to be worked on this weekend was Belle! The bane of my existence. Not really. Actually, wasn't too bad this week, stitching on her. I think I'm through the worst part with that ruffle and those half stitches because, as I've said it before, Joe's idea of taking a picture of the rose and blowing it up helped tremendously. Didn't work for the ruffle because of how the ruffle works on the page. So, still had to chug through that. But I did 415 3/4 stitches on Belle. I'm nearly done with the top half of her dress. This is on a piece of hand dyed by the Slovak farm. Black eyes. Let's just fold that up so. Gotta get it back in the thing. It's not going back in the thing. Excuse me, technical difficulties.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. That you can see. Ow, that actually was heavy.
Please hold for technical difficulties. Okay, then I told you I could stitch a lot. I pulled out the shores of Cochrane Hollow. I'm slogging through sails on that big old bolt in the middle. This is on a piece of hand-dyed by the Slovak farm. I don't remember. My brain just went blank.
Did your hamster pass out too?
My hamster just passed out. I don't remember. I did 407 stitches on this. That was 2 sails and a little wavy on the bottom. I am doing this so that I can do them as frame them as individual blocks. Well, I probably won't frame them. I'll do them in different FFO. But so I can finish them as individual blocks. I'm not doing all of the blocks. I'm just doing the blocks with the verses on it, and the memorial block because my grandfather was in the Navy, so I'm going to put his name on it. I want to say this is Cleveland crud, but I could be wrong, and the hamster does not want to remember. So.
Yeah, that's Cleveland crud. Mine's Cleveland crud.
Okay. So, and then I put a handful of stitches in on One Nation, but really, it wasn't a ton. Most of my stitching on One Nation has been today, so you're going to see it next week. Got to put Source's things back in there. 407. So I did 3,847 and 3/4 stitches last week because I'm counting my black work on that peppermint purple cell as full stitches for my personal counts.
I love you.
That's how I feel about it. That's been my stitching for the week. Do we have Paul? No, we did not get any help. So, guess let's move on to plans and announcements. Plans and announcements.
My wife is awesome.
What are your plans? Zelda. Zelda in a different form.
I beat the game.
Yeah, he beat the game, so we're doing Zelda in a different form. I'm gonna finish. I'm doing my One Nation. I'm working on One Nation for Zombie Run. So when I finish those stitches, I'm gonna spin the wheel of Stitchy Goodness. I think most of this week's Daily 30 challenges. What is this? What did they title this week? I don't remember. Boy, the hamster is just failing today.
Want me to pause the video?
No, just give me a second, because it's really close. Just gotta find it. Could you stop?
I'm entertaining people while they wait.
It's Dinosaur Week in Daily 30. So most of my stitches are probably going to be alternative stitches. No big deal. No big deal. We are going on vacation this weekend. Can we call it a vacation if it's only 3 days away?
You mean 3 days? Yes, we're going somewhere not home and we're having fun.
Okay.
And actually, I'm taking a 5-day vacation.
Well, yes, but you will be home 2 of those days.
Yeah, it's called a staycation. Still a type of vacation.
Okay.
I am not looking at my boss.
Well, there's that. So I will probably spin the wheel of Stitchy Goodness for 1 or 2 spins. Probably only one between now and Friday, probably Friday afternoon. I have a feeling I'm going to take One Nation and that lovely monochromatic Nora Corbett because that would be the easiest. Those will be the easiest to stitch on. And that's how I feel about that. But I really don't know. But I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. Announcements. What announcements do we have?
None that I'm aware
Out
of.
of stock is the bane of my existence still. It's just the bane of my existence. This is going to be a short video. Oh, be well, I guess.
Well, you're overheated and I don't feel good, so.
I'm overheated.
Yeah, I had to take the day off because I had to go see a doctor. Actually, as soon as this video is over, I'm running off to go to get my medication.
Yes. Nothing serious. His allergies and his eyes are bothering him.
Just enough to make. The main problem is it's just enough to make it so it bothers me enough to make sleep difficult.
As I yawn on cue. That was fun. Okay. So that's it. What do we want the people to do?
Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
What else do we want them to do?
Like, subscribe, comment, share, bell notification, thingy me Bobby, all that wonderful YouTube, please YouTube like me stuff.
Please make the YouTube algorithms like me. Y'all. I'm so tired. Okay, well, that's it for the week. We hope this hasn't been too painful because I feel like this has been a painful episode of our Flosstube.
Now let's wrap it up.
We will see you all next week. Stay cool if you're overheated. Stay warm if you're where it's cold. And that's it.
Peace.
Peace.